बिना समझे पढ़ना, जैसे एवरेस्ट चढ़ना,
अकेले जंग लड़ना, I can't take it.
अब वेदांतु देगा प्रॉब्लम से छुटकारा। समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा तो समझ आएगा। बेस्ट टीचर्स के गाइडेंस में पढ़ना इजियर होगा। एग्जाम या वो लाइफ, अब से हर स्टूडेंट विनर होगा। समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा तो
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app now.
Today we'll be studying about the plant kingdom. Now in plant kingdom, most of you I think are from 9th or 10th or could be 11th and 12th also here. But this is for all those people, a quick recap for all the children who have studied their 9th class. Okay? And in 9th class we have this particular chapter about the diversity in the living organism. In that particular chapter we have plant kingdom. सबने प्लांट किंगडम अच्छे से पढ़ा होगा. प्लांट किंगडम बहुत बोरिंग लगता है. इट्स वेरी बोरिंग एंड समटाइम यू फील लाइक ओ व्हाई देयर इज सो मेनी बिग नेम्स. आई डोंट वांट टू स्टडी, बट वी हैव टू स्टडी बिकॉज इन द नीट एग्जामिनेशन फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक comes more than 12 marks. So just imagine, and the topic that we are going to do today carries 8 sure short marks of yours. So don't miss any of the things, just fully pay attention. Children who are there chatting, I would love you to just focus here for a while. Of course, we can have conversation in between also, but let's just start the session on a very good note. So let's just recap what we have already studied. Before that, as I'm here, and of course I'm here also, my name is Ankita Sharma. I'm a biology teacher here at Vedantu. I have experience of 8 years in teaching and I'm teaching biology with all my heart. So this chart is very familiar to you and you must have seen this. So let's get into the detail without wasting our time. So as we have seen, in plant kingdom we have cryptogram and pheromogram. These are seedless, or we can say, and these are with seeds. Got it? Hidden reproductive organs, this will come. Thallophytes, in which they have algae. Bryophyta, okay, which they have phenomena. Pteridophytes, okay, Petries. Then we have this particular class in which we will be studying about the gymnosperm and the Angiosperm. Clear? This particular word, spermatophytes, is nothing but which have the seeds. Got it? This is a clear outcome of the things that we will be about to start. Very quick revision and let's get into the detail. So you must have studied in your 9th class about the Thallophytes. Now what are Thallophytes? What are they? They are the plants that do not have well-formed structure, thallus. They are like something like this. There are no roots, there are no stem, and there are no leaves. Got it? Yes, it will be completely haphazard. No proper structure of a plant, no stem, no flower, etc. First thing, very important. We commonly call them as the algae. Thallophytes में जो आएंगे उनको हम क्या बोलेंगे? algae. Algae is again very important. There are few examples of the algae which are given here. Spirogera and Chara. Here is the Spirogera and here we have Chara. Got it? They are mostly what they are? They are aquatic. They are found in the ocean or any of the marine body, fresh water, or we can talk about the ocean also. This is about the Thallophyte. This definitely you must have done in your 9th class, and please pay attention here. We'll have a quiz. So let's see. We have to recall all the things very fast without wasting our time because we have just 1 hour with us. Next, bryophytes, a very beautiful, a part of the plant kingdoms, and we call them as the amphibians of the plant kingdom. They were the first plant species which came out of the water and they start capturing the land. You must have seen this. You must have seen that after the very beautiful rain, if it's continuously raining for a long time, you'll be able to see a green layer. That's nothing but the moss, and that is in a bryophyte. Got it? So the plant body is differentiated into the stem and leaf like structure. They've said it, but still the structure is not properly identified. Okay? They have specialized cells? No, they don't have any specialized cell for conduction of water or food. So they are just the organism which do not have any of the vascular tissue. Now we have studied about the vascular tissue, xylem and phloem. They don't have that. So they are very primitive, okay? What more important examples are here? Moss and Marchantia. Got it? Clear? Let's just move to the other part. I will be going a bit fast here because we have to come to the main topic. This is just the brief revision of it so that you can sharpen your saw. Yes, very good. Please pay attention here, children. Please pay attention. It's very important. We don't want to lose any single marks here. You know, let's just start. Now we have the Pteridophytes. Now Pteridophytes are a bit more advanced. They are a bit more advanced. अब धीरे धीरे क्या होता है? There's one algae which is there inside the water, does not know anything about the world. तो फिर bryophyte बोलता है मैं थोड़ा बाहर जाके देखता हूँ what is happening. वो आता है बाहर जाके बोलता है अरे बाहर तो बहुत कुछ अच्छा है, बाहर is very beautiful, oxygen is there, we have water, we have lot of things there, let's interact. So they come there. Slowly these pteridophytes say okay fine, we will develop something new in our system, and they become more advanced. After that we have gymnosperms and the angiosperm. This is how the evolution has been done, and this is how everybody or every organism evolved slowly with the time, seeing things around them. Actually they cannot see, but they can evaluate, okay? What are the good conditions for them? Are the conditions favorable for them? Either reproduction can be done, etc, etc. So let's back on the topic about the pteridophytes. Now these have the differentiated roots, stem and leaves. Got it? And they have special tissue for the conduction of water and other substance that we called as food. So they have a vascular system which is completely present. They have xylem, they have phloem, not with that particular name, but of course there is some conduction is happening with the help of these type of tissues. Got it? Examples, fern and the horsetail. You must have seen this in the gardens. Very beautiful structure. Bush, like it's a structure of, can we say, of a bush. The leaves will be wavy, like this. Okay? And these are the horsetail. Both you must have seen. These are the decorative plants either in the garden or at your someone's place. So, with that, let's move ahead to the gymnosperm. Gymnosperms becomes very common to us. We see them sometime around us and sometime when we go to the hill station. Now let's talk about the beautiful plants of hill station. This is the Christmas tree when we say pines. Okay, and this is the deodar. You must have seen both of these plants if you went to any of the hill stations. Yes? Yes, tell. Yes. Let me just talk to you. Yes, I'll be talking in Hindi. Yes? Okay. Are you there with me? Very good. So let's get back to this. Now the gymnosperm. It's made up from two different words. Gymno means naked and sperma means seeds. So the seeds of the gymnosperms are not closed. They are completely open to the environment. They are completely opened. So that's why they got the name gymnosperm. Got it? Very good. The plants of this group, seeds, of course we have studied. They are evergreen and woody. So they are evergreen and mostly they are in the huge structure and they are woody as these two plants. You must have seen them in the movies or if not when you went to the hill station, definitely. They don't have flowers. Very important. 1 marks question can come on this, and of course in the NEET 4 marks can be come from here. That gymnosperm, do they bear flowers or not? You know the answer. Examples are pines and the deodar. Got it? Yes, let's just move to the next. Angiosperm will take a while here because they are very important. We eat them, we see them, and they are very much around us. So angiosperm, angio means covered and sperma means seeds. So the seeds of this particular species and this particular group, we can say they are covered. The seeds will be covered completely. That's why they got the name angiosperm. Got it? Yes. These are called the flowering plants. Yes, they will bear the flowers. Got it? Now what happens here? The seeds develop inside the ovary and modify into the fruit by the process of double fertilization. There was a question that, ma'am, please have double fertilization. It's nothing but the 2-time fusion will be happening in this particular process. We have studied in the 10th class. Let me just revise you for a while. Sperm fuses with the egg. First fertilization called syngamy. Second sperm comes and fuses with the polar nuclei which has 2. That is the triple fusion. When 2 different types of fertilization occur in a single process, that process is called as double fertilization. Got it? So let's move ahead. Thoda jaldi chalenge because we have to understand and we have to come to the main topic. Now, plants embryo in the seeds have cotyledons. You must have seen and you must have heard monocots, dicots and dicots. Very good. Let's see. Seeds having a single cotyledons are called as the monocot, and with the double they are called as the dicots. We have examples: rose, wheat and a mango. There could be examples of herbs, shrubs and the trees. Everything falls under that. You must have eaten rice, of course. It's a monocot. And you must have eaten rajma or chane ki dal or the gram. That comes under the dicot. Let's move ahead. So, are you ready? This was a quick revision of your 9th class of Plants Kingdom. Now, let's see what we have for our NEET preparation. So, let's see. Can we start? I want... Yes. Yes, everyone. Yay. Let's get started. Yes, everyone. Please do answer here. Love to see your interaction. Bilkul, we'll be doing question. Aditi, we will be doing question. So we don't have much time. So let's get into the session. Please have your pen and your notebooks with you. We'll be studying about the algae. Very important. As I have discussed this already, algae comes for at least 12 marks or 8 marks. That means 3 questions or 2 questions from this particular topic are sure shot. So we'll not waste time and we'll start. So algae, what are algae? We have seen there. They're a part of thallophyte, that is, they don't have a proper structure. They are mostly aquatic. These are the 2 things that we know, and they make their own food. Or do they not? No, they don't do that. Algae are the mostly are aquatic and sometimes terrestrial also. Mosses are the examples, right? Now mosses come in the bryophytes. We have few that we'll be seeing here soon. Now let's just pay attention to the different types of algae we have. Not in terms of various things, just in the matter of size. So we have one, they are very small in size and they are unicellular. Microscopic, can be only seen with the help of a microscopic, that are corolla, that is non-motile, it's here. Okay, and Chaladomonas over here, that is motile. Motile means the one that can move. Can you see here? It has a flagella over here that can completely move. Now we have multicellular, that means they have more cells and they are unbranched filament. What is the example? We have here Spirogera, can you see? They are the filamentous. Here they have the filaments, okay? Small filamentous are there and they are in this particular structure. Got it? Spirogera and Ulithrix. Here we have these 2. Got it? We have studied about the unicellular and we have studied about the multicellular. Got it, children? Now, the branched filamentous is nothing but the chara. Here we have. See, can you see the structure? It will be like this. Yes, there are a lot of filaments. Will be there. Now, next one is with the colony. They form the colony. They come in group and they say, okay, we will be forming a colony. Just imagine how these small organisms are. And they have that idea of colony since years, millions of years back. So, of course, that's how the socialization and the evolution have started. So we have colonial formation that is expressed by the volvox. Here, we can see it here in a circle. They have lot of organism. This is nothing but the volvox. Got it? And there is huge. This is like microscopic. Can only be seen with the help of a microscope. First, now in algae only we have an algae which is so huge, 60 meter long. Can you imagine 60 meter? Here, this particular algae, the name of this particular algae is the sargassum. Got it? Very important name. And I saw a few questions and inquiries that, ma'am, naam bahut bade hai, kaise padhe? We'll find a way. We'll find a way definitely. Don't go anywhere. This will be interesting, and we will be doing a lot of beautiful tricks to remember the names also. So hang on there. This is clear to you? Let's see something more about the algae. Now, what is algae? Cell wall is made up of algae. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and composed of pectin here. Okay, cellulose and pectin, very strong components to make a cell wall. Got it? We have studied about the cell wall in our class 9th in the cell unit, of course. Very important. Now, algae consists of photosynthetic pigment. So I was saying now, do they make their own food? Yes, now we have the answer. They make their own food, and they have different types of photosynthetic pigments in them. We will be studying about them. Here we have chlorophyll A is there, carotenoids are there, okay, then phycobilisins are there. Got it? These are the photosynthetic pigment which will be doing the part of absorption of the light, converting that light energy into the chemical energy and forming the food that we will be studying. Got it till here? And once the food is being made in our body, we have studied that it's been stored in the form of glucose or been, of course, pyruvated and etc. Here the food is material stored in a form of starch. First most is the starch, then we have laminara, and of course mannitol and the fluoridine. These are the different types of food storage material in different types of algae. Got it till here? Are you there with me, children? Are you there with me? Yes, very good. Be there, be focused. I really don't want you to lose the focus here. Now, again, a question you will say, ma'am, her question ke liye bol rahi hai, it's important. But I can guarantee you that this question is very, very important. These are the uses that are being used by the algae, or that's the service that algae is giving it to humankind or the mankind. So let's study about the uses. This comes, of course, every question in the NEET is of 4 marks, right? So this could be one of the question of 4 marks, and please listen to here. Yes, children, you have to be there. Okay, I'm too fast, I'll reduce my speed, but you need to pay attention here. We have very less time and we want to cover a lot of things. Till now we have studied about the algae. If you are late, don't worry, you can view the video again. We all have the technology today, so don't worry about that particular thing. So we have studied about the algae, we have studied about the various different forms, we have studied about the unicellular, multicellular, branched, cornular, and the massive algae form. We have seen those things. We have seen that the cell wall of the algae is made up of pectin and cellulose. This is one thing that was done. Then we studied about the various pigments which are present in the algae. Chlorophyll A was there, we have carotenoids, we have phycobilisins. The next thing that we studied about that the reserve food, the food which is produced in the algae is stored in a form of starch. Okay, one thing, very important thing that is for starch is the storage type of resources which can be kept. There are few other words, but that is on the other side when I will be asking you questions. Now here we have the uses. Now we have different types of algae that will be doing it now. That are the red algae, brown algae, and the green algae. Just to have a brief knowing about what are the different types of algae, we will be seeing the uses. Here the brown and the red algae are used to make the jellies or the ice creams that we have. Now it's like interesting. Do you think that it's good? Yes, it is very, very good. Let's see. Algin, okay, it's a type of a brown algae, and carrageenan, it's a type of red algae that are used in making soaps. ice creams and jellies. They are very healthy for us and for everyone who is eating them. So there is no harm from this particular organism. Got it? That is a one very important use that they do. Agar, you must have heard of this agar word. Agar medium. This particular agar is being used in the labs to have the culturing. Here you can see this particular medium is made up of two different types of algae, which is Gelidinium and Garacillia. Now you will see, now you will find these terms very difficult. We have a trick to remember these names very, very easily. So now the other one, we have Chlorella and Spirulina, which are used. Both are unicellular, but both are used for the human food. Here you can see the images. They usually come in a powder form. They are like the protein supplement. They are very, very rich in protein supplements. And you must have heard that story. When the astronaut go, they usually give them these powders to have, because they don't get, they don't get spoiled over there, and they are completely packed and very hygienic. So why they do that? Because they are rich in the proteins. They have a lot of proteins, so that's why they have that. Great, so we'll also try these someday, right? We'll try and we'll discuss it, how was the taste and how the things was there. Yes, please focus, children. Again, I can see a lot of children who are saying that let's just focus. We will have chat if we finish the session on time. With this, you'll not be able to enjoy the session and will never be able to get anything from the session that we are trying to. Yes. Now let's talk about the reproduction that occurs in the amoeba. Got it? So, when we talk about the reproduction, we have studied in our earlier classes that there are three different types of reproduction that occurs in the organism all across the. First is the vegetative, where what is happening? The animal will be dividing themselves. Just from here we'll have one fragmentation. Fragments will be there, okay? And they will form filaments or normal cell division. You must have seen this also. Okay. Now, second, a bit more advanced and more important is the asexual mode of reproduction. Here what is happening? What happens usually in the asexual mode of reproduction? There is the formation of non-motile or motile spores. What happens in the asexual mode of, okay, let me ask you, what is the asexual mode of reproduction? You could be biomolecular basis, we'll be discussing in some other classes. Today it's all about plant kingdom. Yes, children, what is the asexual mode of reproduction? Very good. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Okay. So I think nobody's answering. Is it? It's very easy. So here nothing but what is happening, there's a formation of the non-motile and the motile spore, which will have flagella or which they can easily move, and they will divide themselves. They're called as the zoospores. Again, a very important. Yes, now you're answering. Good. Without fertilization, without the formation of the gametes. Great. So what is happening here? Now we're talking about the zoospore. Very important 1 marks or we can say 4 marks question. These spores that we are studying, that motile and non-motile, are called as the zoospores. And they can be flagellated. Of course, they will be having the fragments and they will be having flagella. This particular flagella will be helping them in their movement. It could be 1, it could be 2 also. Got it? And they will help in the germination process. They will actually move in the water and they will go, and when they find a particular place where they can germinate, they will do the process of germination. Now more important is the sexual reproduction. There is a formation of gametes. Now when we talk about sexual reproduction, one thing is clear, there has to be the formation of the gametes. There will be formation of gametes and two different types of gametes will have a fusion. Okay. Now in this we have different types of fertilization that is occurring over here. Let's see them. So, as on your screen now, you can see how beautifully they have given us without any text. Isogamy. Just pay attention to the diagram. Nothing else or nothing more we need now. We just need to pay attention to the diagram. Here we have isogamy. All are very similar. Can you see they are similar? Either they don't have a flagella or they have a flagella. Next is Angiosperm. Both have flagella and they don't look similar to each other. And oogamy. They are not similar to each other. This is the female, very important, and this is male. Male is motile, like that they can move, and this female is stable. A very important question can come from this also. These are not similar in structure, but both are motile, both can easily move. Now, types of reproduction mode in the algae, very simple. We were just discussing about the sexual and the asexual mode of reproduction. Quickly we'll go through from this particular cycle. What is happening here? What happened? Mitosis. Similar types of cell, equal division that occurs. A cell will make a copy of itself, that's nothing but the mitosis. We'll have it and it's there. As this cycle will be keep on repeating, and that is the asexual mode of reproduction. This is the sexual mode of reproduction. What is happening here? From here there is a formation of gametes. Two different types of gametes will be formed. There will be fertilization of them. A zygote will be formed. Very important stage in the algal reproduction is that the formation of the zygote. The zygote will be formed and in which the cells will divide, and once they reach a perfect destination where they can germinate or when they can grow, they will burst out and they will come out. And again a series will start of the sexual reproduction. Clear up to here, children? Everyone, are you there? Yes, very good. I will take the medicines. I read that ma'am, the while, oh yes, I will take. Now, this is all about the 11th class. We were just discussing about the 11th class, and here also very, very important things that we should know about the algae. Now, there are three different types of algae based on the color, or we can say based on the pigment presence in there. Okay, what is the difference between isogamy and ancestogamy? I'm really sorry to interrupt here, but isogamy will have same type of gametes. Both will be same, everything. Even they are motile, they will, both male and female will be motile. If they are stable or non-motile, both male and female will be stable. In angiogamy, what will happen? The structure will be different. Okay, either they can motile or non-motile, that depends upon them. Yes. Three different types of Chlorophyceae, Pteridophytes and Rhodophyceae. Beautiful terms, difficult name, but we will try it. Chlorophyceae, say it with me, Chlorophyceae, Pteridophytes and Rhodophyceae. Okay, green, Chlorophyceae, green. It has a major pigment called as chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. They stored food in a form of starch, and cell wall is made up of cellulose that we have studied. Flagella, when we are talking about the number of the flagella which is present and which helps them in the movement, could be between 8 to 2, it's like there, and they are mostly found in the fresh water, brackish water or in the salt water. These are mostly, the presence is very common for all the algae, will not be doing it more. Now, brown algae, Pteridophytes, brown algae, chlorophyll A and C, and we have a beautiful major pigment called as the phoxoxanthin. Remember the name, will do that. And food is stored in a form of mannitol oil and the laminarin. Got it? The cell wall is made up of two different components, cellulose and algin. Here, very good. The flagella could be two or they will be unequal or lateral. Great. Yes. Okay. Now the last one, that is called as the red algae. We have chlorophyll A, D and we have phytoerythrine. 3. We have major 3. And how they store their food? Beautiful thing. Florid starch. There are 2 different types of formation where they can store their food. Got it? Now, what is the different types of cell wall here? They have cellulose, they have pectin, and they have polysulfate ester. That is, different types are also there in different types of algae in terms of the cell wall. But most important and the most common are the cellulose and the pectin that we have studied. Got it till here? No flagella is present in these particular red algae, and of course the founding in the same fresh water or the brackish water or any of the salt water that we have. Now let's just put our thinking cap up, and we are at the almost ending of the session. Yeah, not ending, but we have time. So let's just do. Yes, CPR. You must have heard of this term, CPR, right? When someone is in the water and suddenly you just pull them out, you give them the breathe, that process is called as the CPR. So with that particular thing, you will be able to remember the 3 important terms, which are chlorophysae, phaeophysae and rhodophysae. Very important, children. CPR. Got it? CPR. Chlorophysae, phaeophysae and rhodophysae. Got it? Just say yes to everyone. Just put your thumbs up if you got this. CPR. You will remember throughout your life. What are the different types of algae? CPR. Now you can expand them. Chlorophysae, phaeophysae and rhodophysae. Very good. Now what do you read here? US has very clean colleges. And you are suddenly like very quizzed. Why ma'am is talking about US here? Are you thinking why this is happening? Tell me. Should be there. Now, why we have this particular image here is because it's a trick. Very good. It's a trick. So we have different tricks. US has very clean colleges. U for Euleptrax. Got it? S for Spirogera. V for Volvox. C for Chara. And again C for Cladomonas. Big terms with small simple sentence. US has very clean colleges. 5 examples in one particular slide. Euryctrus, Spirogera, Volvox, Chara and Cladomonas. Okay, got it. Let's move to the different part. Self. Now just remember this particular term self. We are self-motivated sometime, or we are taking selfie sometimes. So with that particular trick, we'll have this self. Now let's see what are the different types of examples here. In here we have, for S, we have sargassum, that is here. Sargassum, of course, I can have a very good example. Sarcasm, when we say something like, okay, this is beautiful, then like, really? Then you must have that phase in which you are double talking in terms of you're showing some attitude and you are using the word sarcasm. But here, of course, with self also we can easily relate. That is nothing but the sargassum. E, ectocarpus. Very easy. Ectocarpus. From L we have laminera. Okay. And for F we have fucus. Clear? Very easy. Self, sargassum, ectocarpus, laminaria and the fucus with the F. Moving on to the next. This is interesting. This might remind you of your childhood. How many of you have used to watch the Pogo? जल्दी बोलो. किसने Pogo देखा है? And उस पे एक सीरियल आता था गिली गिली सिम सिम. You must have seen that also, where the puppets used to talk. Yes, Pogo par gili gili sim sim. Very easy, right? Pogo par gili gili sim sim. Very good. You all have seen. I have also watched. So let's see what are the examples we have here. These are the examples of brown algae. Let's see. Pogo. From here, P, we have Polycyphonia. Polycyphonia. Sometimes when the pronunciation is big, what you need to do, you need to break the words down so that it's easy for you to pronounce. With this particular P, what we have? We have Porophyra. Okay? Phyrae. We can say that. Then, Gully Gilly Sim Sim, it's that Gelidium. Very good. With that, are you clear up to here? Yes, are you clear up to here? Very good, very good, very good. And with this particular G, that's Gracilaria. Gracilaria, that's long term. Okay? But that's easy. It's very clear and it's very easy when you do like this. Pogo par gili gili sim sim. Dekho ko rehne do. Okay? That's not important. Pogo par gili gili sim sim. That's good. Very good. Yes. Let's just see. Are you clear with this, everyone? Are you like gili gili sim sim? Happy with, or you're happy with the learning that we have? Yes, very good, ma'am. Of course, children, this is all for you. You can always go back and see the video, make notes. It will be completely available to you. So please take advantage of these tricks and the learning that we have today. Very good, children, very good. So here at Vedantu, we try, different types of methods so that we can help you in learning. Let's see what we have. Take out your pens. Don't cheat. So we have the quiz now. This person is a bit more nervous, but I am definitely sure that you are not nervous. Let's see. Let's see. I will be checking here who is answering me the first. So after this, the first question will come. So just pay attention to the screen and our times is big. First question. A plant producing seeds but lacks flowers in it. Yes. PPGG, very good. A, someone has, Nitish has said that A, very good. Very good. More answers from your side. A plant producing seed but lacks flowers in it. And so I'll count till 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Mostly all of you have given the right answer, and that is gymnosperm. We have studied that. They have seeds, but the seeds are, first of all, they are not covered and they do not produce any flower. Moving on to the next question. This was very easy, but that came in the NEET 2012 for 4 marks. Can you imagine? What happens, children? We think that this is easy question, it might not come. Oh, itna easy lag raha hai, but see, with this small particular class that we have, in just half an hour, you are up to here that you're answering a NEET level question. Kudos to you, thumbs up to you. Let's move fast. Which are the amphibians in the plant kingdom? Yes, tell more. Yes. Very good. Go ahead. Which are the amphibians in the plant kingdom? Bryophytes. Very good. Bryophytes. Now we are running short of time, so I'll just go to the next question. Just be ready. Double fertilization is exhibited by which of the following? Double fertilization is done by which of the following, children, here? Either is gymnosperm, algae, fungi, or angiosperm. Very good. The answers are coming. Yes, it's done by D. That is nothing but the angiosperm. Very good. So we are not discussing now the theory. You are done with the theory and this is how we are going to be. A plant which have seeds but lack flowers and fruits belongs to. Again, a plants which have seeds but lacks flowers and fruits belong to. Here is a confusion. Yes, I can still see. Yes, do answer, children. Very good. Are you talking about this question or the previous question? If there is some confusion. This is Pteridophytes. We are talking about the Pteridophytes here. They have seeds, okay? But they lack flowers and they lack fruits. Please pay attention. That's amazing response, guys. Very good. Let's move to the next question. Gymnosperms are called naked seed plants because they lack Very good, आपका आ गया, very good. Gymnosperms are called naked seed plants because they lack very good supin. That is cotyledons. Very good. They have cotyledons. Now next question. Angiosperm differs from gymnosperms in having? Yes, go ahead. I'm waiting. Angiosperms differed from gymnosperm. What is the difference between these two plants out of these? Vessels, eggs, seeds or tracheates? Very good, very good, very good. Everyone has answered vessels, and vessels is the right answer. Now I think up to here answers are very easy. You must be thinking, let's see if you can crack a bit more higher grade questions. Zygotic meiosis is a characteristic feature of which of the following? A. Marchantia, sorry. C. Fucus. Already you are answering. Very good. C is Spinaria and D is Clytomonas. Very good, very good. Great. Yes, the answer is D, that is Clytomonas. Don't know, it's okay. If you don't know, we are there. Next question. An example of colonial algae is Coleria, Volvox, Eulactrix and Spirogera. Which one of these is the right answer for the colonial algae? We studied that. There was a small figure, right? वो अंदर होते हैं, वहाँ पे डॉट डॉट्स थे, मैंने आपको बताया था. What is it? Yes, example, Volvox. Very good. Which one of the following statement is wrong? Very quickly you tell me. This is very important question. One more question to go. We have to skip few questions. Yes. Which of the following statement is wrong? Agar-agar is obtained from Gelidium and Gregarium. Now you read all. I will not be able to do that so fast. Very good, very good. Very good children. You are faster than any computer. Great, very good, great. Yes, the answer is D. Allergen is obtained from red and brown algae. Very good. Next question. An algae which can be employed as food for human beings has to be the easiest one. Out of these options, Spirogera, Polycyphenonia, Eulactrix and Coleria, which one of this can be taken by the human beings? We have discussed about the astronaut. Relate it. Very good. D. Great. So now I'll be skipping few part of it. Easy questions are there. Shall we go back and see? Yes. Select the wrong statement here. Select the wrong statement. Fatafat. It's very easy. In your exam, you'll be getting 1 minute or less than 1 minute for questions. So we have to be fast. This is nothing but about the sperm that we saw that two types of motile and non-motile gametes that we saw. Very good. People are answering correct. C. Yes. In oomocytes, female's gamete is smaller, which is wrong. We saw that in the oogamy, what was happening? The female was bigger than the male, and the male was small, and the female was stable, and the male was motile. Next question. Cell wall of Spirogera and green algae is made up of? Last question, children. Very easy. Is made up of? A. Very good. With the first answer I am going. Cellulose. It's made up of cellulose. And here we know that how we have to study the alga, and that's how it's done. Lovely session it was. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you soon again. Till then, keep studying, keep loving bio, and keep following us. Bye bye. It's signing off, Ankita from VEDANTU. See you.